Just a little cramped in here. All right, what's going on, everybody? We just made it through the whole health check, temperature checks, and we're right outside of the next park for the COVID adventure. And that is Animal Kingdom. You excited?
Yes.
What about you? Are you excited? Oh yeah, you got your mask on, you ready to go? Okay, let's see how you fare up with this this mask in this hot Florida heat today. So for today's video, we're going to talk about the differences we've noticed here at a COVID world of Animal Kingdom, on top of how a 3-year-old toddler handles the situations as well. So if that's something you guys are here for, stay tuned and we'll update you guys as we see them. Land of dragons, elephants, and dinosaurs. All right, made it right through our check-in point. So one of the first things we noticed too was you just go ahead and swipe your card. You don't even need to do your fingerprint, making less contact on things. A little update of crowd levels. Right now it's currently, what time is it?
12:17.
12:17. Not too bad so far. So here's one of the most packed places in the park, and it happens to be the central hub over here where the tree is. So pretty good, a little standby indication of how busy today is going to be. So one of the first bummers of today is Nemo. Looks like they have no show times, and that's something we actually wanted to take our son to go do. But we're gonna go ahead and get some lunch over here in Dino Land. We'll give you guys a few updates on what we see over here as well. So this next area is somewhere where you usually see a lot of kids running around, a lot of commotion going on, but sadly it's a ghost town. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. And the Boneyard. It's a big jungle gym, play gym area, sandbox and stuff like that, where kids can go ahead and run around on slides, go do some excavations in sand, bones, meet some characters in there sometimes, and unfortunately, as you can tell, it is closed. What a bummer. All right, just discovered our first big major pickle, and that is, we were hungry, so we're getting ready to try to eat at our ritual place we usually go, which is...
it's in Dino Land. I think it's called Dinosaurus Rex or something.
Dinosaurus Rex or whatever, and Heather actually found out that in order to dine and eat anywhere within this park, you have to do mobile ordering, and then you have to sit outside. So right now it's really hot out, so at 95 degrees, so that'd be pretty unpleasant to go ahead and eat a meal. So we're not gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna head over to Rainforest Cafe. They're open, they got AC seating, so that's our plan there. So keep that in mind if you're coming here. Come here with food in your bellies already, and plan on snacking throughout the day. But yeah, we're season pass holders, so it's a lot easier for us to say eat before you come to the park. If you're here on vacation, you guys want to have that opportunity to do that. So just keep in mind, you're gonna be eating outdoors if you go to the Disney parks right now. So this is kind of another pickle right here. So Rainforest Cafe is open, but the sign tells you to go through the main entrance, which is outside of the park. Which means now we're gonna go walk back out and go through security and all that to get back in here. So that kind of sucks. So I stand corrected, Rainforest Cafe is actually within the limits of security and the temperature check. So we'll just have to go ahead and scan our cards back in through the entrance and we'll be good. All right, so unfortunately, everybody had the same idea we did here at Rainforest Cafe, and it's an 1.5 hour wait, which we're not gonna be waiting that. Heather's really hungry, Bryson's gonna be hungry. So right now she's putting in a mobile order, and we're gonna go back to Dino Land and pick up our food over there. So
there's only 3 places.
Because yeah, there's only 3 places where you can do the mobile ordering right now currently. She didn't want barbecue. What was the other one?
It was in Pandora.
And the other one was a Pandora restaurant down there. So we're gonna go with what we know, and that's over in Dino Land. They got chicken nuggets. Yeah, they got chicken nuggets, and that's what we're gonna go ahead and grab for today's lunch. So to update you guys on inside of Dino Restaurante, that's where we're currently at eating lunch. You look around and every other table is actually closed off, so some social distancing going on around in here. But now that lunch is done, here is a sad reality. Primeval World is no longer running. Gonna go ahead and change this out for something else, I believe, right? We don't personally know. Maybe one of you guys do. Lay it down in the comments below if you do. However, this little mouse coaster is no more. It was a fun little thing to do out here too. A lot of moving pieces on that ride. So walking through Dino Land, all the food concession stands look like they're closed, and so do all of the carnival style games. So popcorn's closed. But here's another carnival booth closed. That looked like that used to be a basketball one. No longer in service. Ice cream truck is no longer available right now. Yeah, so kind of a ghost town over here. Yep, you can officially say Dino Land is a ghost town. It is extinct right now. Not this guy though. He's still standing proud and strong. Alright, so that's gonna wrap up the little walk around Dino Land, which is now a prehistoric time. A lot of stuff is closed right now just because of COVID-19. Hopefully everything will open up in the near future. But that's a sad realization that Primeval World is no longer there. And a lot of the stuff are closed now. So all the carnival style type of games closed. So it's really not too much stuff to do down there if you have a little kid, which is kind of a bummer. It's gonna be like that for a good amount of time, I believe, which is sad to say. So Dino Land is kind of prehistoric and extinct at the moment. All right, 1:45. Here's another crowd update. This is right outside the Flame Tree Barbecue. We're heading over to Bug's Life. And mask update. Little 3-year-old still wearing his mask, hasn't had any issues so far. It is hot, however, he keeps it on. All right, first ride or attraction of the day, I should say, is a Bug's Life. It's actually been a full year since we've actually been to Animal Kingdom. So something new for him to kind of see. Should be fun. And it's a good break of AC from outside. But they do a good job of making you feel like a bug down here. It's a huge tree. And if you look at the floor, you'll see the social distancing markers, which our toddler does an amazing job too. We'll give him a lot of props for that one. He knows to keep his distances. Here's the first animals we see. We got a monkey, and I don't know what the other guy is. We've actually never seen a lion out this far. And yeah, there's a line today. They say 20 minutes, but we'll see. I spy a lion. Watch your step. Good job. Feeling like an ant yet? Looks like an ant tunnel. And there's another elephant, another animal. So before the little ant tunnels, we actually just picked up our sunglasses, and it looks like we're on a good move. So I think that's where we're kind of waiting. Just another look of the tree, and a couple animals that we can spot in here. Here is a little deer, little reindeer in the trees. And there are hidden turtles back here. You don't really notice that while you're zooming through these lines sometimes. They're fighting. So while we're all in line, it's a good chance to see some more animals. There is a horse, there's a piranha, and there's a kangaroo. Yeah, big old rattlesnake. Good job, Bryson. There's even a little jellyfish. And it looks like a little crab right there. So there goes a scorpion, and here comes the little hammerhead shark right here. And a frog.
Happy birthday.
Come on. So once you're inside, you have little circles for each little party that you want to go ahead and stand on. It keeps you socially distant and allows people to sit inside here. So here's a good look of how everybody's situated right now. All right, just another mask update. He's doing good, right? You're doing good? Oh yeah, yeah, good job. Show me your sunglasses. Yeah. So I gotta say, tough to be a bug. That was the longest line we waited in for a while. So the entrance said 20 minutes, it ended up being 30 minutes. They had ride difficulties. And then on top of that, when you go ahead, wait inside, underneath the tree, there's gonna be little placards where you have to stand, remain socially distant. Then once you enter the theater, they have plexiglass within the rows, separating the parties. So it's a safe environment. But yeah, a couple things to note off that ride. Just another closed down concession stand. Time is 2:30, and it's pretty dead of a park right here. Alright, so next up is Pandora. I haven't been here in, like I said, over a year, so it'll be interesting to see any changes that we might encounter. So we'll see. So this little alien life form, it doesn't spit water at the moment. I think it's more of a safety concern, I guess. But they do have social distancing placards if you want to go over there and take your picture with it. At night it does light up and it looks pretty cool. So this line is the line for Navi River Journey, which is pretty much goes right out the side of Alright, so we found a spot over here to relax and kind of sit down and reflect on our experience at Animal Kingdom so far. Hands down, I think this is probably one of our least favorite experiences at the Disney park since COVID.
Absolutely.
For one, a lot of stuff isn't open. A lot of food amenities aren't open, and the crowd levels aren't very crowded. But the thing is, there's so much things that are closed that
the wait times are so high for everything.
Yeah, the wait times are high for every single ride. So I think there's only about like 4 or 5 rides that are open right now. And like I said, this river journey, it's not going to be worth the 45, 50.
No, it's an 80-minute wait.
It's not going to be worth 80-minute wait because we've been on it before, and this line literally
Straight up in the sun.
goes all the way to the entrance of Pandora, and then you're waiting in line in the hot sun, which is something we really don't want to do. So we're not going to be waiting in that line. We'll go ahead and walk around Pandora, see if there's anything changed in the meantime.
What's that, buddy?
So then a ride in here, there's some secret little video cameras and some speakers, which portrays all that nature life you guys hear all throughout these parks. Alright, so here at Sotuli, you can do the mobile ordering, so that's how you guys are gonna go ahead and get your food there. So basically we went over here to go check out the store. There really wasn't much that we could see. There's nothing really much new over there, but it was kind of too crowded to see anyways. Come over here, you can do your pickup, mobile ordering, everything like that. So those all seem like they're pretty much open, which ain't too bad. So right outside the store, there's a little secret pin trading area back here. Alright, so that's a wrap from Pandora. Now we are on our way over to Africa. We're gonna go ahead and try to ride Kilimanjaro Safari. It's about a 5-minute wait time. So we'll go ahead and do that and probably head on our way out of here. Which we have actually never been this way. It's kind of a peaceful walk, kind of gets you out of the sun. It's pretty much shaded amongst the water down here. And it's a good way to kind of keep socially distant. As you can see, really not too many people up here. Again, that's going from Pandora over to Africa. But look at all the lily pads down here. There's a plethora of them. Okay, for reference point, if you guys are new to this little walkway as well, here's Africa. Brings you right down through here. And there's that bridge we just came out from underneath. Welcome to Africa. Boom. So right there it leads you to the new entrance of Festival of the Lion King. That's where that bridge kind of takes you over. Alright, now as you can tell by the lack of people, Festival of the Lion King is not showing right now. Pretty good show, but due to COVID situations, they are not open. Which explains why it's so dead around here right now. Oh, look who we got coming up. So here's the main street of Harambe, and as you guys can tell, the crowd level is definitely a lot lower than you're definitely used to. Usually they have a lot of people coming down here dancing around the floor, and that's not the case right now. I don't know if that's just because of the time of day or they're canceling that for now. So here's an update on our social distancing. You got little social distancing barriers here to your left and right. You got your social distancing lines here and plexiglass within all of those lines.
Abide by the queue markings and maintain physical distancing between your party and others. Before you begin your trip,
A little cramped in here. So between each plexiglass lane, you have an empty lane and then the next party next to you.
Care if anybody does be welcome, guys. Welcome. We're gonna slide all the way. Just watch your step, man. How's he doing?
Sit down. Alright, good job.
Yay!
Here's our guy for today.
So you can't really feel airflow. That's one downfall so far. All done. Hey, let me see your mask. Alright, good job. His mask is still on. And we're heading out for the day. So, it's an okay hot day at Animal Kingdom. Here's one last look at the crowd control. And that is here at 4 o'clock. The park is open till 6 today. So in his own words, oh man. So the Up Great Bird Adventure show isn't showing either. So one more thing that isn't available right now at Animal Kingdom. Alright, if you guys like little Asian food, the Yak and Yeti looks like they are open. Alright, so that's gonna about do it from today's little trip to Animal Kingdom. It wasn't what we thought it was gonna be. It was a little busy. I mean, it wasn't busy, but it was busy for the rides that we wanted to do, just since a lot of stuff was down at the moment. So a lot of people are all spraying into the same rides that we're trying to get on. So with that being said, come here with food ready, or come here with foods in your belly already if you can. Expect long rides because there's only a few things that are open at the moment. All the shows are canceled. With that being said, it's a good time to do photo ops and stuff like that. There's not too many people in your way. And yeah, I mean, that's gonna sum up today's little video. I think all the other parks that we've been to for Disney, we've been to Epcot, Magic Kingdom, haven't been to Hollywood Studios, that's up next. But out of all those parks, this has probably been our least favorite, just because of the long lines and
The limited amount of attractions, limited places to eat.
Yep, so the limitations on attractions, limitations on food, those are big hitters for us today.
Lack of AC.
And yeah, the lack of AC, because a lot of the rides out here are things to do outside, which makes sense, it's Animal Kingdom. But yeah, so that's our little 2 cents here. Little man, he still enjoyed his day. He didn't really get to go on much, but it was still something at Disney.